There was a time when people were paid their salary in salt. Today, that same salt sits in your kitchen, worthless, a 20 rupee packet. But the thing sitting in your pocket right now could become worthless too one day. How? Let's find out. By the end of this video, you'll discover that the money you use every single day is actually just an idea, an illusion we all agree to believe in. And to understand that, we need to go back 5,000 years. It all begins with the barter system. A farmer had wheat, but he needed shoes. A shoemaker had shoes, but he needed wheat. Simple, right? But one day, the shoemaker didn't need wheat at all. Now, what does the farmer do? This was barter's biggest flaw, what economists call the double coincidence of wants. Two people's needs had to match up perfectly, and when they didn't, the entire economy came to a halt. Humans found a solution to this problem, but that solution wasn't as simple as you might think, because the next step wasn't coins. The very first form of money wasn't even an object, it was living, breathing animals. In some places, cattle were currency. Elsewhere, it was shells or salt. In fact, the word salary comes from the Latin word salarium, when Roman soldiers were paid in salt, not gold. But there was a big problem. Animals couldn't be divided, and shells weren't accepted everywhere. Humans needed something rare, durable, and easy to divide. And in 600 BC, in Lydia, modern-day Turkey, the world's first official coins were made, a mix of gold and silver. This moment changed history forever. But there was a twist here too. The amount of money was limited by the amount of gold available. If gold ran out, the economy stalled. China found a solution to this problem, one we still use every single day. But at the time, this idea was so radical that people simply refused to trust it. In the 7th century, China asked the question, why carry heavy gold when a piece of paper could represent the same value? Merchants started issuing paper receipts, proof of deposit. People began trading with these receipts instead, leaving the gold safely at home. This idea was so powerful that 500 years later, Europe adopted it too. Money was no longer just metal, it had become a promise, a system built entirely on trust. But here's the question. If money is just a promise, why did it still need to be tied to gold at all? In 1971, one country severed that connection forever. In 1971, America made a decision that changed the global economy forever. They declared, our dollar will no longer be backed by gold. What does that mean? It means the note sitting in your wallet today isn't backed by any gold, no silver either. It's backed by just one thing, the government's promise, and a law that says this is valid. This is called fiat money, from the Latin word meaning let it be done. Money works simply because we all, together, choose to believe in it. Sounds strange, doesn't it? But the strangest part is still coming. The digital age made money invisible. Now money is just a number flashing on a screen, from UPI payments in India to credit card swipes around the world. But in 2009, an anonymous person or group known as Satoshi Nakamoto introduced a completely new idea, Bitcoin. For the first time, the world saw that money could exist without any government, without any bank, powered only by code and collective trust. No center, no single authority. So from shells to coins, coins to paper, paper to a digital number, money kept changing its form. But one thing never changed. Money is just an idea. It only works when we all, together, choose to believe in it. The day that trust breaks, whether it's currency or crypto, that money becomes nothing more than paper. So, here's the next question. If money is just trust, how is crypto redefining that trust? Maybe that's a story for another video. If you enjoyed this journey, let me know in the comments what surprised you the most. And if you'd like to see what's next, hit subscribe, because next time we're diving into the future of money.